Thank you for joining me, boys. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you all had a good Christmas. Hope you took some time to relax. Hope you took some time to be with your friends and your family, because that is the most important part of life. As I've touched on before, it's not all about money. It's not all about fucking having the best physique. It's not all about getting everything you want in the world, like externally. It's all about experiences that you share with your family, your friends. Yeah, bro, that is the main aspect of life. So I hope you took some time to indulge in that over the Christmas period. But we're back now, and I'm back with a video on a very specific topic, because I was doing a video not too long ago, and I touched on it was kind of me talking about like how people make such a big deal of everything in their brains, and I touched specifically on cold approaching, actually, in in the broad topic of dating, because the cold approach, and I put it in quote marks, because it's a term that's been given to something that actually doesn't need to have a term. And it's that term that it's been given that makes it such a big deal in someone's brain. Like when someone says, oh yeah, go cold approach that girl, you then automatically think in your head like, oh, this is a big deal, I've got to go talk to a girl, I've got to go try and attract this girl. It's become this thing in your brain. You've created it as a big deal in your brain. Therefore, you're less likely to, number one, go and do it, and number two, if you were to go and do it, it's not going to come across how you want it to come across, because you made it a big deal in your brain. You've overthought it. You've thought of it as a cold approach, right? You've thought of it as having to go up to a girl and having to try and attract her. And therefore it's come across weird. You've embarrassed yourself a little bit. And yeah, you kind of still, you think all these things like, oh, I'm going to get rejected and whatever. You come up with all these excuses in your brain. And first of all, before I actually touch on the point I'm going to make, I'm going to tell you a story, okay? Because I would say about 4 or 5 months ago, right? Me and my boys went on holiday, all right? And on this holiday, there was a friend, obviously one of the friends in my group that I was with, and he knows who he is. He won't mind me telling this story, because it's actually it's actually a very inspiring thing, okay? He was basically every single night going up to, like, just randomly going up to groups of girls, like, even in massive groups, like groups of 5, and he would go up and he would, just talk randomly, just say whatever he wanted, okay? And what he would do is, and yeah, some of the things he said was, well, obviously he was trying to attract these girls. That was the main objective. But the thing is, he was going up over and over and over again, right, to these girls, and they weren't all successful. Like, yeah, bro, he had a fair bit of success. Don't get me wrong, but they weren't all successful. He went up to loads and loads of people, and then loads and loads of girls on this holiday, and got told to fuck off, and got told to piss off. You're a weirdo. They thought it was weird, because he was kind of drunk at the time as well, but. The lesson is, right, he's gone up to all these different girls. Loads of them have said no, few have said yes, whatever. Point is, he didn't make it a massive deal in his head, okay? Because he was on holiday. He thought, fuck it, I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to go out and I'm going to just talk to as many girls as possible, okay? And why this is so admirable is because that is how it should be all the time. That's how, being on holiday and being in like an alcohol sort of influenced environment where no one really cares, it should be kind of like that all the time. And I'm not saying go out and get drunk and just only do it when you're drunk, you know what I mean? When you're on a holiday. I'm saying do this all the time. Take that as a lesson, because realistically, even if you're in your hometown, I get that, like, obviously you're a closer community with your hometown and people know you and shit. But if you were to just let's say, when one of your mates says something like, oh yeah, bro, go rizz up that girl, and then immediately you start thinking like, oh no, what if she's got a boyfriend? What if she says no? What if she thinks this, that? Making all these excuses up in your brain so that you don't have to do it. Imagine like you just didn't even, imagine as soon as your boy says, right, go talk to that girl, you just didn't think of anything, you just went, right, fine, fuck it, why not? Then it's not a big deal in your head, is it? You're just going up and talking to her. Now, I know that's easier said than done, because I know immediately when you see a girl that you find attractive and you want to go talk to her, you think of all these things in your head, you think, you come up with all these excuses. But one way of actually sort of tackling this is by not giving it the name cold approach, and by actually just treating it like a normal conversation with a normal human being. Talk, as if you're just going to talk to anyone. Don't see, think of it as like, if you were to go talk to a normal, let's say you're in the gym and you go and talk to a guy, just some dude, and you ask him a question. It could be literally anything, bro, literally anything. And you talk to him like the way you would as yourself, being yourself, okay? Imagine you just did that exact same thing to that girl. It's going to come across literally so much more smooth and so much better. Because let's take it this way. if you were to go down the route of a cold approach and you're then thinking, right, I'm going to say this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to look at her this specific way and shit like that, you're gonna go over and you're gonna look a little bit weird, aren't you? You're gonna look inauthentic to yourself. This is why I'm saying be yourself, bro, because you only want to attract girls that actually like you for you. Okay, even if you're in the nightclub, bro, and you want to just pick up one nighters, right? What you want to do is you just want to be yourself. It's no good being, you know, trying to act like someone else and trying to attract girls that like you for being someone else and like you for someone who is inauthentic to yourself, all right? Because that's bullshit. Why would you want to do that? Go over and be yourself and talk as you normally would. Don't go down this route of like, oh yeah, okay, I watched that Hamza video so about attracting girls, so I'm gonna look at her this exact way, I'm gonna say this exact thing, I'm gonna do these specific things, all right? Just go over and have a normal conversation with her, because you'll get so much further doing that than going down the whole route of like cold approach, you know what I mean? Just going over and asking a normal ass question. It can be so dumb, it can be the dumbest question in the world, bro. Just, you know, don't look over and say, right, you don't even do this, right? Even if you find that, if you see a girl that's attractive, don't even immediately say, right, I'm going to go over and talk to her at some point. Just try and make it as natural as possible, okay? Like, even if, like, let's say, if you are in the gym, just wait till you, like, go over to a similar part of the gym to where you are. Now, that's not me saying, right, make an excuse and be like, oh, I don't have to go over to that part of the gym, so I'm not going to talk to her, bro, because I know you're going to make another fucking excuse in your brain, bro. I know you are, because we all do it. If that is the case, yeah, fine, bro. Just say in your head, right, I'm going to go over to her at some point. Fine. And do that. But don't make it a thing of a cold approach. Don't be like, I'm going to go over and say this thing to try and attract her. Yeah, you know in the back of your mind, you've got the goal to try and attract this girl. However, you want to just go over as if it's literally a normal conversation with a normal human being, okay? And especially if it's in your hometown as well, because you're going to see him, bro. You're going to see her again. You're probably going to see her around. So if you can build some form of connection with her early on, it doesn't always have to be a romantic connection at the start. It can literally just be you talking to another person, building almost like it doesn't even have to be a friendship, bro. Just like a mutual sort of exchange with her at the very start, and that's something, bro. That's a start. Rather than you literally just like being this guy that's like, oh no, I might get rejected. I might, I've got to go in and ask for the number straight away. Fucking relax, bro. Nothing's that serious. And the thing is, the cold approach, even if you were going to go and do that, like I said before, my mate, when we went on holiday, he was going over to as many girls as possible, going over to so many, even when he got rejected, bro. Even when he got rejected, he would still be like, right, well, who cares? I'll go into another one. Because you realise, bro, you're so scared of rejection, you realise this, but when you actually do it and you get rejected over and over again, what you realise is that actually nothing changes. An hour goes by, 2 hours goes by, a day goes by, nothing changes, nothing has happened. Yeah, you might feel a bit embarrassed for a little bit, but then, a few minutes go by and you're like, well, actually, fuck all's actually happened. No one really remembers it. Everyone's forgotten. And bro, obviously, yeah, we remembered the amount of times that we're going to remember the times that my mate got rejected like so many times on this holiday. But it's not like we're always thinking about it. Oh, we've always got it on our minds, and we're always like, oh, remember that time that you got rejected, bro? Because it's actually an admirable thing for a starter. It's an admirable thing to go over to so many girls despite being rejected so many times and trying again. And he got a lot of success as well, bro. So, you got to take the good with the bad. You've got, got to remember that. There's no, everything has a polar opposite. There's no good without bad, all right? You've got to take the bad along with the good. Embrace it, bro. Don't see it as a bad thing. See it as growth. See it as, development. Take life by the fucking horns, bro, and just start living a bit more, because you are going to, the more you live in fear, and trust me, bro, because I've been there. I spent so many years of my life just living in fear and not doing things that I actually wanted to do because I was scared of something happening and overthinking everything, and completely held me back for so long. I could have gotten so much further in my development and my growth as a person if I'd have just started doing the things that I wanted to do earlier on. Okay, bro? So when it comes to this idea of cold approaching, let's say this is the area of life that you want to improve in, is dating and attracting girls, just start not overthinking things. Start making things such a big deal in your brain, and start kind of, just trying out new things and embracing the bad sides of life. Because if you can just see it as a positive thing, this idea of bad things, you can see it as a positive thing, you'll grow so much quicker, bro, because you'll embrace it, you'll love it, all right? So don't go in with the idea that it's a cold approach. See it as a normal conversation with a normal human being. Act yourself, relax, breathe, all right? Don't be such a fucking panicking so much. And just enjoy yourself, bro. All right? So yeah, bro, I hope you took some value from that. I hope that's been helpful. That is a very niche down topic, right? A very niche down aspect, like a subtitle of a subcategory almost of dating. But yeah, bro, I had a request on it ages ago and I've just not got around to doing it, so I've done it now. Stay safe, you lot. Hope you stay active. Link below to the Telegram. The Telegram's completely free. All the free value in there. Get in there, bro. It'll be worth it. We're trying to build a community in there. So go join the Telegram for free. If you want to work with me one-to-one on a monthly basis, again, link below. Book your free consultation call. We'll talk about your goals and we'll go from there. You can also book a 30-minute coaching call with me. So you won't get the free call, but you pay for the 30 minutes. And yeah, we'll give you as much value as possible in there. Stay active, brothers, and I'll see you in a bit.